Hello, Mrs. Uribe. Would you mind handing me that pencil right there? Thank you. Okay. Let's see. So your first name is Jennifer, isn't it?
No.
It's not Jennifer. Give me 1 second. Here. Jolene. I want to check some information in your chart. Is your address correct? 123 Sesame Street?
Mm-hmm.
And then what kind of work have you done?
I was student at school and work with kids.
Mm-hmm. How did your speech difficulty come about?
A stroke. Stroke. I had a stroke.
Mm-hmm. And I'd like to find out how you get along every day, but because I can't go along with you and actually watch, I'll use pictures to ask you some questions. We'll do things related to eating, shopping, driving, and visiting the doctor. So feel free to write or draw or gesture if it helps. So let's start. Let me have this apple. We need to draw or gesture. Okay. What's the best time here for eating lunch? Here's a menu. Find the lunch section. What would you want for lunch?
Here.
Okay.
Tuna.
Let's open it. Okay. Here's a TV schedule. Find the Pittsburgh Steelers and Baltimore Ravens football game. Hold on, I missed that section. So what time and channel is the game on?
Eight. This.
What should you wear or use on a day like this?
Coat. Coat for like wet.
Mm-hmm.
Outside, wet coat. Like a raincoat.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So what should you, on a day like this, how would you let someone know that you're cold? Look at these pictures. Which one is funny? Okay. So here's an invitation to a birthday party. And I'm going to have you mark it on the calendar. Give me 1 second. This is for you. So here's an invitation to a birthday party. Mark it on this calendar. Okay, the next few questions are about going to a doctor's office. I'll show you some pictures and ask you some questions about going to see a doctor. So here's the appointment card, and here is the doctor's name. Okay. And the time of your appointment. Second. Oh, here we go. So here's the clock. It's now 10 o'clock. How long until your appointment?
Five.
Okay.
5 hours.
Let's go to the next one. So here is a building directory. What floor is Dr. Clark's office on?
Three.
Let's go to the next picture. Remember, Dr. Clark's office is on the 3rd floor. Here's the elevator. What do you do after you step into the elevator?
3 close. Hurry.
I would do the same. Okay. So let's say that you walk into Dr. Clark's waiting room and see this. What does the sign tell you to do?
Go to lady and like sign in. Go to lady, sign in.
Okay. If the reception asks you for some kind of identification, what would you show her?
Picture ID.
Okay. Now please fill out this form. Sorry about that. Can you please fill out this form for me?
Need to write pencil.
Sorry about that. So now, if you were visiting Dr. Clark, what problem might you tell him about?
Are you sick or about
Okay. So now, if Dr. Clark asked you, have you been experiencing classmopsia, dystonia, what would you say? Okay. So now, let's go on to the next picture. So according to this label, how much cold medicine should you take?
about 2 to 4?
Okay, now, if Dr. Clark told you to smoke 3 packs of cigarettes and drink a bottle of gin a day, what would you say?
No way, Jose.
Alright. So, if you needed to use the restroom, which one would you choose? Okay, so let's look at some pictures now about traveling in a car. You see this? What's happening?
Man drives near green. Slow down, 20, 25, and 60. Slow down.
So, what should the driver do?
Slow down.
Let's see. So, what symbol would describe this picture? Okay. Now let's do something else. This is about going to a store and going shopping.
Mhm.
So let's see. So I want you to make a list of 3 things you might need from the grocery store. All for you. Okay, nice.
I'm hungry.
It's okay, me too. We're almost done. So, if you stop in a grocery store, you want to buy a can of tomato soup. Which item will you pick? Okay. Do any of these go with the sign or with the symbol? So here's $4 and in 2 quarters, or and 50 cents. So we have $4 bills and 2 quarters for shopping. If you needed medicine, which one could you buy with this much money?
Aspirin.
So here's a picture of a store. Where's the section where you could find a notebook?
And 2.
Now, if you need shoelaces, but you can't find them, if a clerk asked, "May I help you?" what would you say?
Where are shoelaces?
The next picture. So, you want white shoelaces, only white shoelaces. Where are they? So, here's a map. How do you get from the bank to the post office?
First Street. Go Strat and turn left here and turn right on Peach.
Nice. So, can you find where car repair shops are listed in these yellow pages?
Oh, shoot. Just this. Repair. Right here.
So here are a few things that deal with computers and phones. One of these is the icon for the internet on your computer. Show it to me. Okay. Well, here's a picture of an email inbox. Find the email from Amazon. So, you're going on a vacation to Miami Beach, Florida on Thursday. Tell me what the weather will be when you arrive on Thursday.
It's not good. 90.
Okay. Here's an emergency. Show me how you would call to get help for that emergency.
911. Cool.
Okay. If you call 911, what would you tell the operator?
Orange. Fire at house. Go fire truck. Send fire truck.
Okay. So we're almost done, just a few more items. So what is happening in this picture?
Smoke. She's smoking.
That's right, she's smoking. She shouldn't be. Okay. So, let's see. Which newspaper headline tells you what you see in this picture? So you scheduled something on the calendar a little while ago. Which one of these was it? Nice. So here are some pictures. Show me the happy face. Which picture says be quiet? In which picture is the person saying, I don't know? Show me the picture that goes with the saying, he hit the ceiling. Okay, so that is the end of this assessment. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, perfect. So I'll go ahead and score these and I'll get back to you about your score.